Hey there, I'm Brittni Schroeder, and business and marketing are my jam. I'm here to walk you step by step through this crazy thing we call business. I'm a small town girl, chocolate eating, Diet Coke drinking mom, marketing guru, automation Jedi, and all around good time. This is your weekly dose of all things business and life, sprinkled with some fun. This is the Redefine Business Podcast. Welcome to another episode of Redefine Business Podcast. I am still adding to my life coaching series where I'm just teaching you concepts that I have learned that have helped me so much in business and life from my life coach certification. And if you haven't listened to some of the previous episodes, give them a listen. Some of them are foundational, so it kind of helps to start at the beginning, but some of them you can just jump right in and they are applicable to just any part of your life. So I was recently having a conversation with my daughter, and she was having some issues with some friends at school. She tried to resolve the conflict, but no matter what she did or said, these friends, they just kept saying unkind things about her. They were kind of being negative about her. And one night she had a little bit of a meltdown, and she just responded in frustration. And she just said, "I just want everyone to like me." And of course, that would be ideal, right? If everybody liked us, but that's just not the case. We spend so much of our lives worrying about what other people will think of us or trying to get people to like us. Our kids might misbehave and we worry what other people will think of us. Are they going to view us as like a bad mom? We dress a certain way. We buy expensive things. We talk a certain way. We post on social media a certain way, all because we want people to like us or to view us in a certain way. We say what's on our minds, and sometimes we're convinced that we've offended someone. The list can go on, but we do all of these things because we want people to like us or to view us a certain way. You know, of course, it would be great if people would like us. We want people to like us, and that's okay to a certain extent. But when we compromise who we are and we can't show up authentic and real, that's when it starts to affect our own happiness, and we might feel resentful or just not really connecting. So the key is to find that right balance. We want to show up as our best selves, of course, but we need to learn to stop caring what other people think when it doesn't serve us. When we learn to do this, you really find a lot of empowerment and you start to gain confidence to become who you want to be and who you are meant to be. So one of my favorite analogies is called a peach is a peach. And it goes something like this. You could be the sweetest, juiciest, tastiest, prettiest peach, but some people just don't like peaches. And you know what? That's okay. If someone told us they didn't like peaches, we wouldn't constantly try to convince them that peaches are good. We wouldn't keep saying, "Oh, put some sugar on that, put some cream, you'll like it." And if they keep saying, no, I don't like it, we wouldn't keep pushing it. We probably wouldn't. We would just say, "Okay, you don't like peaches, that's okay." But we do this with ourselves. You know, we often act in a way that we think will please or impress other people or get them to like us more. And we do this in an effort to convince them what to think. You know, we're seeking constant approval in our words and in our actions. The truth is, some people just don't like or agree with us, and that's okay. I could speak to a group of 100 women, and 50 of them could agree with what I said, and 50 of them could disagree. And I know that I have no control over other people's thoughts, no matter what I do or say. None. I have no control over them, right? Oftentimes we find ourselves not being honest with the way we feel because we have this fear that we might not be accepted or we might mess up a relationship. The reality is, if we can't be honest with other people, then we're really truly never going to form a real connection, and the relationship will always struggle because we aren't showing up as who we really are. Remember this, you can't be the one to decide whether or not someone likes you. It's up to the other person and their life experiences and their preferences. Giving them permission in your mind to not like you can be huge. It's a reminder that, okay, it's okay. They don't like me. That's okay. They don't like peaches. And it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with your self-worth. It's not personal. People just like who they like and don't who they don't. And that's okay. The reason we don't want people to not like us is because of what we make it mean. We might make it mean we're unlikable or we're unlovable and we aren't good enough. And we have to remember that it has nothing to do with you. You have to be okay with that. I think that I learned this lesson probably a lot later in life. And I try to teach this to my daughter. And I just say, I'm pretty extroverted. I put myself out there. My daughter is too. And I try to explain to her, hun, the rest of your life, people are either going to love you or hate you. And that's okay. Stick with the people who love you. Spend time, surround people with people who appreciate who you are. You have to be willing to put yourself out there enough so that people do have an opinion of you, but work on yourself and become the best version possible of yourself. Be kind, be honest, serve others, and make the world a better place. Do the best and be the best you can. And people are either going to like you or they're not, and be okay with that. That's just how it goes. There are millions and millions of people in the world that will love and appreciate you for who you are. And those are the people you want to surround yourself with. With the right tools, you can learn to believe and accept that you have no control over what other people think. And don't get me wrong, this takes practice, lots and lots of practice. But once you can accomplish this, you'll gain unbelievable freedom and confidence because you are just like proud of who you are. And you can block out the haters. You can block out, stay away from people who don't appreciate and love you. And it's so important. And you'll build confidence that you didn't even know existed. And you'll become the truest, most authentic version of yourself. As this happens, you'll start to live a life that allows you to be and do things that will best serve you. Your relationships will become deeper and more meaningful. You'll be a better friend, a better boyfriend or girlfriend, wife or husband or business owner, and begin to spread your wings and accomplish the things in life that you want to. So again, this takes practice. And I feel like this has come to me with the right tools, also with time and learning these experiences. But this is another powerful tool that it allows you to reach your full potential. I love this concept so much, and it has been really huge in my life, but it has taken me time to really master the skill, and I'm still constantly working at it. It really is something that is it's really a game changer in your life. So I hope you guys found this helpful, and I will see you next time. Let's not stop the party here. Head on over to my Instagram or Facebook group, Redefine Your Business, and let me know your thoughts about today's show. I will see you again, same time, same place, next week.